I am. There I am. Okay. My heart nearly stopped for a second. I thought, oh God, not again. We're not having technical difficulties twice within 15 minutes. We're not having technical difficulties in 15 minutes because I'm here. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all again. Hope you've all been doing well. This is my first stream since the Game Awards, which, holy shit. If you weren't there for that stream, please check out the VOD. It's a whole, it's so chaotic. It was everything I was hoping it would be. Just a second, I gotta go turn off my fan. I forget that I'm just frozen in place now, whenever I go to, stand up or do something. I got so used to being ENVtuber. But yeah, so this is also, I believe, the first, stream on this channel with the new webcam. It's so good. The tracking is so much better than with my old webcam, because my old webcam was a phone that recorded in like 2040 by 180p. I was really, like, my setup was slapped together with duct tape and a prayer. But now, I have an actual webcam! I have a webcam that doesn't fall off my desk whenever I, like, do this. I don't even know if the slam's picked up on mic, but, anyways, so, yeah, I'm especially happy that it is tracking my 2 eyes, because the thing is that cameras get confused when you have 8 eyes. That's why the other ones don't seem to blink. I'm working on it. I was gonna have that done by now, but, then money issues happened, which is life. That's how it is. Either way. Oh, also, one last thing. So the audio issues happened whenever I tried to plug in earbuds. So I won't have earbuds. If there's a bit of an echo, I sincerely apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm really sorry. But this is just how it is this stream. I'll try to, like, keep things quiet, so that this way, like, you guys can hear no problem, but I'll just have, like, the slightest audio. So, with that being said, let's get the game open. And let's go to our game screen. Here we are. We're doing it. we're finally VTuber again. It's been so long. Why am I getting frame drops? Good God. All right, let's start the game. Start game. So yeah, so it's been a little bit. It's been a hot minute since we played this game, since last Wednesday, almost a full week. So from what I remember, Luca came out to us and basically said that he wished that he was born a woman. So, we sent a text to his mom to be like, oh, fucking eat vegetables and it'll trans your kid's gender. And, so we did that. And now we don't have the IBN 5100, which I assume is because we changed something with Luca. Probably, you know, their gender. And that led to us not meeting up with them to get the IBN 5100. So, we talked to Ferris because we're like tracking this thing down. We're like, okay, where the hell is this? And we asked Ferris, and she was like, oh, come to my apartment and I'll tell you more about it, or I'll give you the computer, or whatever. I don't remember 100%, but it was something along those lines. I feel like I'm getting frame drops. Why am I... Anyway, let's just do this. This should not be giving me frame drops. Maybe I just need to close Discord. Here, close Discord. Stop it. Leave. Oh, also close Internet Explorer. Not Internet Explorer! I don't use Internet Explorer! I use Google Chrome. But, fuck. Anyways, let's... Alright, well, I look over my shoulder with a frown. I hope that the audio is coming through the mic. Let me know if there are any audio issues. I think it is because we're getting like peaks along with the music, so I think we're fine. Alright. Mayuri and Daru are following me, even though I didn't ask them to come. Kurisu stayed back at the lab. I have a sneaking suspicion why Daru is tagging along. Yep, there we are. It might be a bad idea to take this Ferris stalker along. A really bad idea? Well, whatever. If Ferris has a problem with it, then we can send him away whenever we get there. Nothing else matters as long as I get Ferris to search for an IBN 5100. Of course, if the IBN 5100's at Yanabayashi Shrine, then that won't even be necessary. That is true. I stopped by the shrine, but Luca's not there. I guess he was out when he answered the phone earlier. I've got no other choice, so I go to the humble shrine office and press the intercom button. Luca's dad comes out. When I try asking him if the IBN 5100 was donated to the shrine, he answers it certainly was. But after he tries looking for it, he says he can't find it anywhere and he has no idea where it went. Oh. I ask if he lent me the IBN 5100 before, but that event is gone from his memory. Damn. What's going on here? While heading towards Ferris's place, I analyze the situation. The IBN 5100 has disappeared from the lab, even though it was there just a few days ago. It has also disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine. Yeah, that's weirder than it disappearing from the lab, because at least with the lab, it's like, oh, you know, we changed time, obviously, like, especially since Luca is the one whose dad, like, gave us the computer. If we didn't get that link, then we wouldn't have it. So that makes sense. But it disappearing from the shrine, too, is what's odd. That means that someone else must have known about it somehow. It's like some god is messing with me, moving it every time I get close. The D-mails definitely have something to do with this. I can only begin to imagine how the past has changed. Novella, the Discord. What? Ah! What? Oh my god. How long has that been there? I didn't notice it before. Alright, thank you for telling me, Gambit. Also, welcome to the stream. At any rate, it looks like we'll have to rely on Ferris. The usual weekend crowd packs the front of Akiba Station. Girls dressed in maid outfits and school uniforms diligently distribute flyers to the passerbys. I appreciate their efforts in this god-awful heat. After a few melanin-boosting moments walking in the sun, I come to a sudden stop. Oh, is the satellite gone? Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, good god, how did we change that? I've caught sight of a woman squatting on the side of the road, hugging her knees and typing on her phone. Ooh. Although, like... Oh, we're gonna get a situation where he's like, oh, you know me! And she's like, who are you? I can see it happening. That's got to be lab mem number 5, Kiryu Moeka. Wait, is she still lab mem? Mayuri and Daru don't remember her. Well, whatever. There's something I need to ask her. I'll run up to Moeka. I try getting her attention, but she's stuck in her own little world. She's, Oh. Alright, so how does she know that it's gone? Did she know it was at the shrine before? FB? Who is FB? No reaction. Moeka stops muttering. She finally looks up. Actually, she just looks at my feet. Mayuri and Daru look askance? Oh, okay, askance, I mean, but I ignore them. I don't think she stole it, dude. The normally expressionless Moeka frowns in bewilderment. Moeka shakes her head faintly. Then she looks down and begins operating her phone at high speed. You're not making any sense. Please explain, did you really find an IBM 5100? Where? She really doesn't know? Well, of course, because, like, we've had 2 changes since she knew the IBM 5100 was there. We had the change that made her no longer a lab mem, and then we had the change where we no longer had the IBM 5100. If the IBM 5100 had been stolen from the lab, then Moeka would be my first suspect. See, I don't know why he's so hung up on it being stolen, when he knows at this point that when he changes the past, stuff changes in the present. Like, if I can connect these 2 dots, why isn't he? I'm not great at connecting 2 dots. This guy claims to be a fucking scientist. But the IBM 5100 disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine, not the lab. It can't have been Moeka's doing. So, it was the D-mail? Or perhaps it was the work of CERN. I squat in front of Moeka and bow my head. I think you're taking this a little too far, dude. We're on the Chuny bullshit already. I mean, to be honest, we had a good like 15 minutes where we didn't. That might be a new record. Why did I have to be born with these gifts that others so covet? Edgy. Just tell me about the IBM 5100. I think the heat got to him at the start of this game. So Moeka doesn't know I had an IBM 5100. And judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. Who was FB? I want to know that. I'm jotting it down. F. There is no game audio? Son of a bitch! Alright, I guess it moved to desktop audio this time. Sorry, everyone. It was microphone audio for the longest time. I don't know why it's not this time. Because I can hear it. It's quiet for me. Here, let me just maybe up. There. There, that should be good, right? I did turn down the desktop audio by, like, a lot, just because I don't, or at least on my end, because I don't want it to echo through the mic. Because as I mentioned before, when I tried to use earbuds, the whole thing exploded. So, we're keeping it speakers for now. Alright. Sorry, everyone. Also, is that a gothic Lolita in the background? Just beside that door with the girl with the, like, very dull pink and white handbag. That girl. She looks like an old school Lolita. I think I heard it through the mic before. It's louder now. Okay, good. I think so long as it's louder on desktop audio, because I don't want to up my microphone, because I'm already quite loud. I'm already, like, going into the red, like, regularly, and going past the red, so I'm like, I don't want to peak. But, yeah, so this should work. Okay, bring me back to the game. There we go. Okay. My mic is loud. Okay, I'll turn it down just a little bit. There we go. It's because I had issues before where I would listen back to my audio and it would be, like, so goddamn quiet. No good. No good. Alright. Alright, let's continue. Judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. I feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from my goal. Oh? Yeah, she's pretty. Ulterior motives. For a second, I doubt my ears. I approach Mayuri. Ooh. I grab Mayuri by the shoulders and shake her. Her head bounces back and forth. This is like the 4th time this has happened. Why did you bring her to the lab? Because before it was for the IBN 5100. I'll take my Mayuri shaken, not stirred. After Moeka sent her D-mail, Mayuri, Daru, and Krisu behaved as if they had never met her before. But now both Mayuri and Daru know her? Does that mean Moeka's past was reconstructed again? Given the timing, it has to be Luca's D-mail that did it. But all he did was tell his mother to eat a lot of vegetables. How can that be related to the lab mem's knowledge of Moeka? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? It's gotta be. The cause doesn't match the effect at all. Maybe their parents knew each other. That's true. Let's think about the Moeka issue later. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad. I think the game might be a little loud. Let me just turn that down. Every time Steins Gate mentioned the butterfly effect, I'd have to listen to the rap song. Quit grumbling. You just can't handle the truth. God. Is that a reference? See, okay, I know that's a reference to like some... what is it? It's that one fucking, like, movie with the jury, isn't it? I think I watched it back in, what was it, civics class? There was civics and then there was careers and it was kind of like split in two. But it's that fucking lawyer movie, right? Because, unfortunately, and this is gonna show how uncultured I am. Unfortunately, I know that quote best from Shark Tale. Alright, let's move on. Before chat makes fun of me.
特に口止めされているわけでもないんだろう。それに、これから自宅に行けばすぐにわかることだぞ。
あ、そっか。そうだよね。その代わりね、他の人には内緒だよ。例えば、メイクインに来るご主人様たちとか。
I nod.
あのね、フェリスちゃんの本名は秋葉ルミホちゃんって言うんだ。
Akiha Rumiho. Interesting.
聞こえない。
Plug your ears, Daru. Daru covers his ears and drowns the sound out. The same characters as in Akihabara. Appropriate. Damn, that's a tall apartment building. I have never lived above the 4th floor of, like, any building. I feel like if I lived at the top of one of these high-rises, I would be scared as fuck. Little known fact about me, or honestly, it's probably not little known, but fact about me, I'm scared of heights. I can't fucking stand heights. Also claustrophobic. Like, and not as in, like, oh, if I walk into an elevator, like, I get scared. It's specifically, okay, so I'm gonna go on a tangent. So, these past couple of days, I don't know why, I've been thinking about water parks a lot. Specifically, there's one near Ottawa, I think it's Calypso. I haven't been there in like several years, mostly because I no longer live like close enough to it to visit it regularly, and also just because of COVID. But I remember, like, my family, because I have family that lives in Ottawa, so I'm like, okay, whenever I would go to visit, we'd go to Calypso. And, tube water slides. Always fucked with me. Always, 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 always. Don't like them. Don't like them. Fuck that. That's the kind of stuff that gets me claustrophobic, because I'm like, what if I get stuck? I think it stems from, so when I was a kid, like, I never knew, like, the proper age to, like, grow out of things. So I remember once, when I was probably a little too big to go in the McDonald's play place, I was in the McDonald's play place, and, I went down the fucking tube slide they had there, and I nearly got stuck, and oh god, guys, it's the worst. It's the worst. I hate tube slides. I can't stand them. Anyways, but I'm afraid of heights. That's what this boils down to. Yeah, this is a nice apartment building. Eh. While you're out, can you buy me a fork? Because I want my own fork. Are you stupid? You already have your own spoon. Why don't you have a fork even though you have a spoon? That's true. Like, maybe they just don't, like, carry them a lot. My sister really loves her cup noodles. We're gonna start calling you Koike-san. I don't know what that means. I think there's a brand called Genchan Ramen. Get those. I'm not gonna call her stupid. We're gonna go with this. Are you stupid? It's just a funny way to put it, in my opinion. We stand there for a while, staring wide-eyed at the towering building before us. According to the address Ferris gave me, She lives on the top floor. All the way up there.
住所聞き間違ったか
No, I wouldn't make such a stupid mistake.
機関の手に落ちたのか
I don't think that's what this means. I think her parents are just rich. I quickly scanned the area. No suspicious figures in sight.
怪しげな黒服連中に命じられるまま俺を組織の網の中へと呼び寄せ一網打尽にするつもりだな
妄想を打つ事実は小説より奇なりそれにあのフェイリスタンの素顔が実は金持ちのお嬢様だったとかうわぁ超燃える展開じゃね
She's a real person, not a character.
妄想を打つだ
I think I need to turn the game volume just a little more, just a little more. I don't like it going up into the yellow. I feel like it's gonna make it, it's gonna drown out my voice. Because I know I had those issues with some episodes of AI the Somnium Files, so we're not running into that issue again. When we call the top floor via intercom, we're greeted by the voice of an elderly man. He lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Hoyo and Kyoma. Feels like we're walking into a trap, but I can't turn back now. I'm always fidgeting. I'm still very loud. Fuck. There we go. Is that better? I mean, I'm always loud. This isn't anything new. Alright, there we go. The thing is, I've had my voice at like the same volume the whole time. Like, I haven't changed like my mic volume in like a solid 3 or 4 weeks. So I don't know if it's just my mic acting up. I know that there have been times where like my mic will suddenly just like make it sound like I'm in a tin can for no reason. I don't know what it is. My mic just hates me. And yeah, I am always fidgeting. This is one of those things where I'm like, as a PNG tuber, I didn't have to worry about it. I could just sit here and I could just I could just like fidget around in place, but now I can't do that. Maybe your mic sounds different because the game audio's been shifting around constantly. That's true, that's true. This is fine? Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's get the game back. Oh wait, no, I didn't, When we get off the elevator, the elderly man from the intercom is there to lead us inside. He turns out to be a silver-haired gentleman in a tuxedo. Oh, is he like her butler? He does indeed look like a stereotypical butler. He fits the bill so well, you wouldn't think he was anything else. The butler leads us into a room. Ferris is standing before a large window with a panoramic view of Akiba. That is true, the view would be incredible. I think that is the sole, like, thing that would get me to want to live in, like, the top floor of a high-rise. Because if the view was really nice, I think I'd be able to push my fears aside. I probably wouldn't use my balcony as much because I'd be fucking terrified, but the view would be nice. I've never seen her wearing anything other than the usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in plain clothes. Genuinely think I'm gonna do a Steins Gate and Steins Gate 0 rewatch after your playthrough. Hell yeah, dude! This seems like a great game to like go back and replay, like once you know everything that's going on and be like, oh, that's why that happened. But why does she still have her cat ears on? I want to ask, I can't help but wonder. But I restrained myself. Even if I did ask, Ferris would just say something like, I was born with these, yeah? Ferris's eyes twinkle when she sees Mayuri and Daru behind me. I love the alternate endings that you don't see in the show. Ooh, yeah, that too. I have to wonder what kind of, like, path we're on right now. Because I've just kind of been, like, choosing the least shitty emails to send. So it's like, I don't know, maybe if I was a jackass the whole time, I would get, like, a way different ending. I silenced the mouth-breathing daughter by introducing his ribs to my elbow. What a line.
参りとダルは勝手についてきた。迷惑なようなら帰らせる。
構わないにゃ。みんなようこそいらっしゃいませにゃ。
Honestly, should have just followed the chart. There's a chart? Damn. If I do, like, I probably am gonna, like, go through and get all the endings. But yeah, if there's a chart, like, after I get the first ending, I'll, like, try to see if there's, like, a spoiler-free guide on how to get all the endings. I don't know if I'd be able to find one, but, like, I hope that I would. Because I do want to see everything this game has to offer, similar to AI the Somnium Files. I would have done the same for Omori, but honestly, like, Omori dragged on so long. We were stuck on that game from, like, June until November. It was a lot. But for this game, like, especially now that I have the time, I'm willing to, like, go through and see what's going on. Like, I've seen all the endings, though, so if I remember correctly, I may know how to get you near there. Oh, awesome! Oh, also, by the way, Life, since I know that you've played this game before, or at least, like, you know, like, all the endings and whatever. Like, you know this game. How far into the game would you say we are? Because we've done, I think, something along the lines of, like, 7, maybe like 9 streams max. And it really doesn't feel like we've gotten too far. Like, it feels like we've basically just stepped into the middle of the game, but maybe I'm just, like, too used to games that are, like, that have way more action and have, like, way more, like, I don't know if checkpoints is the right word. But yeah, like, how far am I into the game? Because I want to know, like, how many streams an average playthrough takes. Like, I know I'll be able to skip through dialogue when I'm replaying. It's just, I over half. Wait, really? Damn, all right. Well, let's see how this goes then. It depends on the routes you're on. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Well, I'll just keep playing, and when we hit an end, we hit an end. And I'll consider, like, every subsequent playthrough maybe taking, you know, a third of the time that this one did. Because, of course, this one we're, like, reading absolutely everything. We're not skipping any dialogue, at least not whenever stuff doesn't fall on my goddamn keyboard. So, yeah. I'm just curious because, like I said, it feels like we're just kind of starting to get into the middle. Because I was expecting way crazier stuff to happen when we're over halfway through. Hi, Anthony. Welcome to the stream.
何のことかにゃ。
あくまでとぼける気か。秋葉ルミ
Ooh.
フェイリスは
I think my first playthrough took me like 30 or so hours. 52 hours for completion of achievements. Ah, fair enough. And I'm assuming that the achievements also count for, like, all the different routes. So, alright, makes sense, makes sense. Whatever.
しかしこの家は一体どういうことだ。秋葉の一等地の超高級マンションとは。
A look around the room again. The interior design and furnishings give a very refined impression. It's elegant without being ostentatious. Actually, it's kind of like a model home. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no dishware, not even a speck of dust. The story is still building, believe it or not. Yeah, I mean, I can believe it. Like, this still does feel like build-up. It feels like it's still introducing us to the concept of, oh, the D-mail changes the past, which changes the present. And it feels like we've really got, like, a good, like, new plot going with the missing IBN 5100. That butler, or maybe even some real maids. If there's a butler, there have to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning it up. See, I can understand having, like, you know, a team of maids if you live in, like, a mansion or something. But would you really need, like, more than one butler to clean an apartment? Oh, life, that's, you're scaring me, bud. You're scaring me. Alright. But yeah, it's like, I was actually, it's all part of the wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. God, I haven't heard that in ages. My God. But yeah, I was actually talking to my grandma about this, because I called her, like, about an hour before the stream. Just to hang out while I, like, use the Wii Fit balance board. And, like, we got to talking, because there's, like, we got talking about, like, really nice houses. And I was like, I don't want a mansion. Like, I don't have enough stuff for a mansion. Like, part of the reason why I love this VN so much, its story building is perfect. That's great. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I love that it's actually giving us time to, like, really get to know the characters before shit hits the fan. Like, it really does feel like this is a cast full of, you know, real-ass people just living their lives, and time travel is gonna ruin it somehow. But yeah, it's like, I can't imagine having a home with, like, more than 3 bedrooms, to be honest. Like, even that feels excessive to me. Because all I really need is a bedroom for me, a place that I can make my little, like, home office / studio, and, you know, everything else that a house needs, like a kitchen, a living room, a fucking bathroom, whatever. Welcome to Loki Season 1. I never watched that. See, I've never really been into the MCU. Like, outside of when my brother would be like, oh yeah, hey, there's a new MCU movie out. Like, let's go watch it. I'd be like, yeah, sure, alright. So, like, I haven't seen all the movies because, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. I've never really been into it. I'm like, yeah, this is like, this is like the potato chip of the movies, where it's like, yeah, okay. It's not like some fucking 5-course meal, but you don't go into it expecting a 5-course meal. You go into it like, yeah, I'm gonna see, like, some cool, dumb action with some funny characters, and I'm gonna enjoy all these cool special effects, and that's kind of what I go into MCU for. I'm the same way. I don't see myself in a huge place mainly because I don't want a lot of stuff. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, okay, well, I can see myself having a lot of stuff just because I like the idea of, take your sip of water, everyone, because I'm about to reference another YouTuber, but he deserves it, so, I don't feel ashamed. Gothic homemaking with Aurelio Voltaire. His apartment is my fucking dream. Like, all this, like, super detailed furniture. He's got, like, the wall sconces with, like, taxidermied crows on them, and, you know, there are skulls everywhere, there are bones everywhere. That is so cool, and I love it. But it's like, I don't want a huge, yeah, big sip. I feel like that sip sounded like how it sounds whenever you, like, drink a bucket of milk in Minecraft. But yeah, let's move on. We've been on like 5 different tangents in like 5 minutes here. Speaking of the butler, he's disappeared. I didn't even notice him leave. He's clearly a master butler if he can move so quietly.
フェイリス、お前一体何者だ？
だからフェイリスはフェイリスにゃ。
Ferris says it so nonchalantly.
ちゃんと説明しないならば帰らせてもらう。
なんという偉そうな態度。僕たちってフェイリーさんにお願いしに来た立場じゃなかった？
He has a point. He's a stalker, but he has a point.
ふにゃー。じゃあもうちょっとだけ詳しく話すと、この辺の土地はもともとうちのものだったのにゃ。
はあ？
What did she just say? this land originally belonged to her family?
そっか。だから秋葉
So her parents are the landlords then, basically. Mayuri's exclamation connects the dots in my head.
秋葉という姓まさか秋葉原の代々の大地主の名だとでも言うのか
Oh, that's true! Yeah, that makes sense why your name is that then. Because it's like, I forget that in Japan it's last name first. So of course, like her last name would be Akiha if her family owns Akihabara. Ferris nods with a proud expression. So she really is a rich girl character.
ちなみにフェイリスは秋葉の都市開発計画にも結構な発言力を持ってるにゃ。
It's not just the apartment. Yeah, exactly. Ferris wiggles her slender waist and makes a gesture like a cat washing its face.
秋葉の各ショップに
She
萌え
does the
文化
fucking
を積極的に
hands.
導入するようお願いしたのは他ならぬフェイリスなのにゃ。
Oh, damn! So you're responsible for all the otaku here.
うわー、すごい。
So she's working at a maid cafe because she helped, like, make maid cafes a thing in Akihabara.
フェイリスは子供の頃からそういう会議に出たりしてるのにゃ。
So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all a result of this Catgirl's whims. I love that phrasing. What a monster!
でも今の話
You
は
covered this city in anime! You fucking monster! Ferris's expression suddenly darkens.
なぜだ
She probably just wants to be treated like a normal person. Yeah, she wants to keep this a secret because she probably, like, got treated differently whenever everyone knew that she was fucking rich. Ferris approaches me with a bewitching expression.
それは
But she's about to say, like, some chuny bullshit. I can feel it. I can feel her about to do some chuny bullshit. Are we already drinking here? We're drinking water! I'm not killing your livers. Ferris gently strokes my cheek with her cool, slender fingers. I feel myself falling under her spell. And then, she grins.
フェイリスはフェイリスだからにゃ。
Ah, great. Damn you, Catgirl. How dare you make a fool out of me?
というわけでみんなにはこれまで通りフェイリスラブの大ファンとして接してほしいにゃ。
Yeah, exactly. She just wants to be treated like a normal girl. Makes sense. I'm not a fucking alcoholic. I'm not just drinking alcohol every stream. The Game Awards was a special occasion. Daru starts fist pumping when he sees Ferris's cutesy act.
接します。全力で接します。
Like, okay, I have done like a few drinking streams in the past. I've done, so far, the only streams that I've drank on, like drank alcohol on, are the Kingdom Hearts 2 stream, and then the E3 streams that we did way back in June. Yeah, I know you were just kidding. I wasn't like offended or anything. I think it's funny to expect me to just come to every stream drunk after the Game Awards. I'm still scared to watch that VOD. I've been saying this to my friends like all weekend. I'm like, I probably came off like a fucking dumbass. But I mean, eventually I am probably gonna wanna, you know, rewatch it. Maybe even ask Valve for the file so this way I can make like a highlight video. Then again, I've been saying that I'm gonna make highlight videos of our Great Ace Attorney live streams since fucking August. So God only knows how that's gonna turn out.
マユシオにはエリスちゃんのファンだよ。エリスちゃんのメイドさん魂はとってもすごいんだもん。憧れちゃうよ。
I'm almost out of water too, now that you mention it. My Aryan daughter might have fallen for her charms, but not I.
俺はフェイリスラブなどではない。
I thrust my finger at
あまり
Ferris.
調子に乗らないでもらおうか。フェイリスニャンニャン。でなけど、この高級マンション全体が血に染まることになるぞ。
Maybe don't threaten her whenever she has butlers.
家にわざわざ
You're gonna get thrown out.
自らのセレブっぷりを見せつけ、この俺との交渉において精神的優位に立とうとしたのだろうが無駄なこと。なぜなら俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト法王院京馬だからだ。
You really do put a little bit more mustard on that every single time you say your name, huh? Perfect. Now Ferris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. I don't think so. Yeah, or so I thought, but instead she looks at me with gleaming eyes.
自分を貫き通す人って素敵にゃん。
なんだと
Are we making her fall in love with us in front of Daru? Oh my god. That's my line. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. Bonk her now. Go to horny jail. I might make that. I might make that the new episode title. I'm gonna write it down. If this episode has more. Yeah, Uno reverse card. She really did just say, "Joke's on you, I'm into that shit." Is Ferris a masochist?
正直なこと言うと、あんまりフェイリスのこと話したくなかったにゃ。これまでいろんな人と会ったけど、アキハの跡取りって話すと、みんなフェイリスをフェイリスとして見てくれなくなるのにゃ。フェイリスとアキハルミホ
That's what I figured.
分けてみてほしいのにゃ。
Understandable.
お前はすでにフェイリスニャンニャンとして確立しているではないか。
Vesta, I know there's a Catgirl on screen, but you gotta move. You're blocking the screen. Thank you. There we go.
その点については全面的に同意するぜオカリン。ニャンニャン語を話し猫耳をつけている時点でそこにいるのはフェイリスなんだ。
意識しすぎているのはお前の方だということだ、フェイリス。
Aw, this is a really cute scene now.
お前は自意識過剰なのだ。俺にとってお前はどこまで行っても勝てる気がしない猫耳メイドでしかない。
ありがとにゃ、今日な。
Why is she thanking me? Because you just boosted her ego, dude! Well, she's probably admiring my incredible magnanimity? Bro. Use a different word. Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business.
それでフェイリス、IBN5100 を探す代わりにお前が要求する交換条件とは一体何だ。よく吟味して条件を出すことだな。俺の右手は一度解き放たれるとあらゆるものを破壊し、後には何も残らないとだけ言っておく。
大丈夫にゃ。
Chuny to Chuny communication. Ferris points to the cat ears sticking out of her head.
この猫耳にはあらゆる能力を完全無効化するニャンニャンクリアという力が備わっているのにゃ。京馬の力が暴走した時はフェイリスがきっと止めてみせるにゃ。
I shouldn't have mentioned my hands of Ferris. Ferris's most terrifying power is one known as Dubbing 10. It allows her to steal other people's stories and add them to her own. I mean, you're not one to judge, buddy. I'm the one who named it, of course. The number 10 doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, I figured.
さてさて、それでは発表するにゃ。フェイリスからの条件は。
Oh, you have a price? Ferris chuckles. But I noticed something. Her eyes aren't smiling.
タイムマシンを使わせてほしいにゃ。
Ah! Yes, I had a feeling that was it.
昨日メイクインで京馬たちが話してたにゃ。タイムマシンを開発したって。
Yep. You sure did say that, Okabe.
いかにも俺たちは人類史上初のタイムマシン実験に成功済みだ。
The butler could spill this info, you know.
人類史上初
There's no proof that he's even left the apartment.
だが勘違いするな。タイムマシンとは言っても机の引き出しを搭乗口にしている青い猫専用の4畳半タイムマシンほど万能ではない。俺たちが成功したのは過去の誰かの携帯に18文字までのメールを送れるというレベルだ。ただしこれだけでもノーベル物理学賞ものであり人類の歴史を塗り替える超絶スーパーな発明だがな。
過去の誰かにメールが送れる。それってとってもすごいにゃ。ぜひフェイリスにも使わせてほしいにゃ。
Ferris jumps up and down with joy.
タイムマシンは我がラボにおける最重要機密事項だ。どうしても使いたいというならばラボ面になってもらう必要があるが。
ラボ面って何かにゃ。マユシーたちのサークルの仲間になるっていうことだよ。マユシー的にはね、フェリスちゃんがラボ面になってくれるのはとっても嬉しいな。
I wasn't expecting Ferris to become a lab mem, but considering that it seems like everyone in the cast is becoming a lab mem at this point, might as well. You know what?
右に同じく
I feel like Moeka was a worse choice to join the lab mems.
ガンゲイ
All right. You're a little too enthusiastic about this, I
ぜひ
think.
入ってください。お願いします。
You're being way too enthusiastic
どう
about
すれ
this.
ばラボ面になれるにゃ。
契約書などは存在しない。必要なのはそう契約者同士による血の盟約のみ。
The blood oath. No one has ever performed a blood oath. The window is closed, but a gust of wind blows through the room. It's coming from the air conditioner. But outside the window, I see rain clouds cover the sky. I hear the rumbling of thunder inside my brain. Very dramatic, thank you. Very dramatic, thank you.
ハイエンシェントワールドと語り継がれる法典に従いラボ面へと加わることを望むのならばその肉その骨その血を天の杯へと捧げることを誓い盟約という名の洗礼を受けよ。
Bud, she's joining like a college kid's science lab, not a fucking cult. Chuny to Chuny communication.
古代の神はそれに応え汝にラボ面ナンバーを授けるだろう。
She gets number 7, right? Because Luca was 6?
何を言ってるのかさっぱりわかんねえ。
Me neither, Bud. Went in one ear, out the other.
どうしよう。マユシーは血の盟約も良薬も飲んでないよ。ということはマユシーはラボ面じゃないのかな。
No, I think you're fine. I think you're good.
マユシしょんぼりしなくても OK。 これはオカリンのいつもの癖なのだぜ。
Yeah, just his usual nonsense.
いつもの癖なら仕方ないね。でもよかった。わかったよ。血の盟約を受けるにゃ。
Mayushi with the food brain. Yep, as always. And you know what? Oh god, okay, we're gonna sort this out later, but I just want to say, like, as they were talking in the back of my mind, I was thinking about what I was gonna eat for dinner tonight, so I also have food brain. Anyways, with a grim expression, Ferris grabs the small knife on top of her desk. No! Suddenly slashes— No! No! Don't do that!
いやペーパーナイフっしょ
Oh, thank god.
ダルニャンの言う通りにゃ
Oh, don't do that to yourself, God! She surprised me. I clear my throat and pull myself together.
ではフェイスお前をラボメンナンバー007に認定する
I was right! I can count! I'm so fucking smart! Take a sip of water, everyone!
はいにゃこれでタイムマシン
Take a
使える
fucking
のにゃ
sip, babes.
ああそういうことになるただし他言無用だ裏切り者には死をそれが我がラボの掟だと覚えておけ
そうだったんだ
だからオカリンのこの場だけの思いつきだって
Keep calling him out! Ferris hugs me by the neck. Can I just say, Daru gains 1 cool point every time he calls Okabe out, and he loses a cool point every time that he's a creep. So as of right now, the scales are balanced. A very sweet aroma tickles my nose. Something... Oh! Oh!
オカリンてめえ僕も電話レンジ作ったのに
そうなのにゃじゃあダルニャンも
Ferris flies over to Daru.
オカリンオカリンフェリスちゃんが喜んでくれてよかったね
マユお前は実に無邪気だ
Good God. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. Oh God, what are you about to say about this situation?
フェイリスはまんまと俺の思惑にはまったよ小生17歳の小娘という言葉あの猫娘は俺との交換条件によって人類の夢禁断の果実であるタイムマシンを使うという欲望を満たしたつもりでいるがこの俺法院京馬の手のひらの上で踊らされていることに気づいていない俺が猫娘との条件を受けた理由だとそんなもの決まっているだろうすなわち
I mean, she's another test subject, so... Works for us. Then I twist my lips into a grin. My razor-sharp shark teeth are probably... You have shark teeth. Are probably glistening right now. Did you make that up, or did you actually get them sharpened? Because right now, I'm just imagining Okabe as that one guy from the Vine that's like, my main goal is to blow up, and then I don't know nobody. Damn, I wish I had shark teeth. Okay. You can do that, and I've considered, like, even just getting, like, my fucking canine sharpened, because I think having fangs would be really cool, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what that does to your teeth, and what if I bite my tongue? That would suck. That Catgirl shall be your guinea pig. That's what I was saying!
ゲドとはひどい言い草だな。あながち間違ってはいないがね。
I love how all your questions are answered with the next set of dialogue. It's been a running trend with this game. Like, I'm either following along, like, really, really well, or it's reading my mind. I'm gonna assume the first, but you know, the second is never fully impossible. Our D-mail experiments have reached a standstill. Kurisu refused to become a subject, and Mayuri and Daru are too dumb to be useful. We managed to experiment on Moeka and Luca, but we still need more data. And along comes Ferris. She's going to provide me with both an IBN 5100 and new data. 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, unless she changes the past and she fucking forgets that she promised you the IBN 5100, dude. I don't know if you've thought this all the way through. I feel like you have to choose. Do you want the IBN 5100 or do you want the new data? Get the IBN 5100 first, get the data from CERN, then have her time travel. Or at least, like, you know, time travel and email, same difference.
俺たちを利用したつもりでいて実は逆に飛んで火にいる夏の虫状態だったというわけだ。では I want a compilation of every one of his fucking insane laughs in this game. It'd be like 20 minutes long. Oh, he said the name, take a sip! I'm almost out of water and I'm going to be so sad. Someone taps me on the shoulder after I put away my phone. Right after that, they blow into my ear. Ferris is behind me. I don't like your wording there. She must have finished servicing Daru while I was still on the phone. No doubt she heard everything. 気づくのが遅かったな、フェイリスニャンニャン。すでに血の盟約はなされた。契約を破れば、お前という人間には破滅が訪れるだろう。もう逃げることはかなわんぞ。
オーケーにゃ。んで、タイムマシンはどこにあるのにゃ？
She's certainly in a hurry.
タイムマシン。正確には電話レンジカッコ借りて。
I love how he's still doing name subject to change. I'm never gonna say that part because it's a fucking mouthful. Like, how in all these timelines have y'all not come up with like a better name for it? Just accept that it's the phone wave and move on. This time, we'll make use of the phone wave's original function and send the D-mail by remote control. Oh, right, you can do that! I fucking forgot. Kurisu should still be in the lab. I'll leave the setup to her. That's just the name of the phone wave, name subject to change. Yeah, it's a fucking... It's a mouthful, though. I asked Ferris where she wants the D-mail to go. She says she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. Huh. And what? Destination is April 3rd, 2000. It has to be at 8 a.m. that day, so we use an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 86,186 hours, 68 hours.
ということはね、86,000秒も動かし続けないとダメなの？電話レンジちゃん疲れちゃうんじゃないかな。
I mean, it did fucking, what was it? Like 200 and something thousand hours? Or 1,000 seconds? Not hours,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
実際にその秒数を動かすわけではない。
Our previous experiments have confirmed that.
放電現象が起きた時点で送れば過去へは届くのだ。ゆえにバタフライ効果により残りの秒数についてはキャンセルされるはず。
The fact that the D-mail was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail in the recipient's phone. At least that's what our experiments have shown so far. Now let's call Kurisu. Oh, I have to do this myself.
Hello.
俺だ。そちらの状況を伝えろ。あのな、キリ
そりゃ切
You
られる
gotta
し
be
オ
upfront.
カリンの電話の仕方に対応できるのは多分僕とマユシぐらいじゃね。
Mayushi and I are the only ones who can deal with your fucking bullshit, Okabe. Again.
ハロー。
おー、イン今日まだ。
She's gonna hang up again. She's gonna hang up.
なんだ
Okay.
岡部か。てっきりいたずら電話だと思った。
こっちの番号は表示されているだろ
いきなり意味不明なこと言われたら怖くなって切るわよ。
う。それはつまり、この俺。おー、イン
Gotta
今日
shift
の
on my
狂気ぶりに、
chair.
リフを覚えたというわけ
Get
だな。
uncomfy sitting in one position for an hour and 30 minutes.
あ、ちょっとまた切った。また切ったぞ。
Get to the point, dude.
だからオカリンの電話に対応するスキルは僕とマユシしか持ってないと何度言えば。
I quickly redial.
ハロー。
You can hear her getting like more and more
太
frustrated.
郎ですけど、電話レンジカッコ仮の設定を少しいじってほしいんです。
初めからそう言えばいいのよ。
Exactly. Just fucking say so from the beginning.
電話レンジ使うの？ブラウン管工房の店長さんに怒られるのは嫌なんだけど。
これは貴重な実験のためなのだ。わかるか、助手よ。お前がミスター・ブラウンに怒られる。ただそれだけの犠牲により、タイムマシンという人類の夢は完成を見るのだ。
ほんと、あんたって適当よね。で、どう設定すればいいんだ？
I tell her Ferris's dad's mail address. And I have her set the timer.
はい、入力したわよ。
よし、ご苦労。少し待て。
I turn to Ferris.
送る文章は書き終わったか？
I already told her the phone wave's email address. Ferris nods.
どんな内容だ？過去を変えるものなのだろう？
それはその。
Hmm? What happened to her usual confidence?
恥ずかしいにゃ。企業秘密だにゃ。
No, we need to know what it is.
秘密だと？ふざけるな！これは実験だ！内容を公開してもらわねばデータを検証できないではないか。
何言ってるにゃ。これは実験じゃなくて交換条件だにゃ。フェイリスは実験のためじゃなくて自分のためにタイムマシンを使うのにゃ。
No, if you're using it, you have to use it for science. That's the rules.
卑怯だぞ！
オカリンも人のこと言えないけん。
Daughter, you horny fool. Are you siding with Ferris? And you call yourself a super hacker? Ferris covers her phone with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment?
ちょっと岡部、いつまで待たせんのよ。
An impatient Kurisu nags me through the phone. No, we need to know what it is! We need to know what's changing! Don't rush me, damn it!
オカリ、あのね、きっとプライベートな内容。
We need to know! We need to know what's changing is the one person who remembers it changing! Just have her whisper it into our ear! But what? Even Mayuri's on Ferris's side. She was like this with Moeka too. This is bad. I thought I had Ferris in the palm of my hand. Was I dancing to her tune all
オ
along?
カベ、返事しないなら切るぞ。
待て。わかった。電話レンジカッコ仮を。
Alright, I guess we're just not gonna know. Oh god. Oh god, this feels bad. This feels like it's not gonna have good effects. Damn it, I submitted to the cat girl. What a sentence. What a sentence.
放電現象始まった。
I nod to Ferris after getting Kurisu's report. Ferris puts her finger on the send button and...
ポチッとにゃ。
Okay. So that was a jump. I'm running out of room on this fucking sticky note. So that was O 0.40. I didn't catch the rest of it, but it seems that every time it gets approximately 0.05 closer to John Titor's timeline. All right, 0.9, 420. Fuck yeah. Good catch. All right. As the dizziness fades, I exhale slowly and open my eyes. All right, world, show me your new form. Man, I wish I knew what kind of mail Ferris sent. First things first, I'm still in her room. When I look out the window, the Oculus sprawl greets me. I scan the room.
それじゃ
They're all here.
あカードをオープン。
Oh.
またウイルスカード。まだまだ爪が甘いにゃ。
Listen, I try to pay attention. I have no memory for numbers.
取られたでしょ。ウイルスカードは3枚取っちゃったでしょ。まゆしおに絶体絶命なのです。
Oh, they're playing card game. What are they doing? They're playing card game. They're playing children's card games. The three of them are sitting around a table playing some kind of game.
まだターミナルカードがあるじゃん。次のターンで一発逆転狙えるってマジで。
Are they both going up against Ferris? It does. It happens too quickly. And also, like I said, I have no memory of these things. Like, unless I use that number frequently enough for me to remember. Like, I know for, like, the first, like, month to, like, 3 months after getting a new, like, credit card or whatever, I need, like, I need to have the card in front of me or I do not remember the number. Long numbers just do not gel with my brain. Probably why I'm so fucking awful at math.
にゃふふ。今さら逆転は無理無理にゃ。
I have no brain for
ここで
numbers.
フェイリスはターミナルカードのウイルスチェッカーを使っちゃうのにゃ。さあ、マユシーの残りのウイルスカードはどっちかにゃ。
マジパネっすね、フェイリスター。
ねえ、言ってそうできれば2手3手くらい待ってほしいにゃ。ダメかにゃ。
Reminds me of that part in the fucking, like, Sonic 2 fandom where Sonic's like, well, you know, I'm already in the building and I'm about to kill you, and Eggman just says, okay, can you wait like 5 to 7 years? Also, take a sip. I referenced another YouTuber. I have 1 sip of water left to last me an hour and a half. No, this is the worst.
にゃ。フェイリスの真似してもダメにゃ。そんな。
Mayuri puts her fingers to both eyes as if to mime tears. Anyway, it looks like they're playing Rhinonet Axis Battlers. It happened again. Reading Steiner. I'm the only person in the world who keeps his memories after the past changes. Ferris's D-mail worked. That's why the three of them are now playing a card game instead of waiting for Ferris to press the button. Ferris never even sent the D-mail. If I look at her phone, there won't be any record of it in her send history. And even if I demand that she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. The only trace of the D-mail is in the recipient's phone. Namely, Ferris's father's phone 10 years ago. But that 10-year-old mail data was most likely erased long ago, so I don't think we can check. I have to figure out what changed the hard way. Oh. Oh, let's... Forgot to mention it, but I got an achievement, Discontinuous Qualia. Huh. Oh, her favorite brand of cup noodles changed. What? Is that the big change in this timeline? thought you wanted to eat Genchan ramen. Make up your mind. No. I mean, I was sending it because I have no other choice. But I mean, technically I didn't have... I did have another choice, and it was just to, you know, not respond. But I think it's more fun if I do respond. Yeah, I remembered that. I like how we got an achievement for her fucking tastes in ramen changing. I remember dumb things. Also, I have food brain, so of course I would remember the food stuff.
最初はマユシンもいい感じだったにゃ。素質はあるにゃ。でも、たとえの試合とはいえ、ディフェンディングチャンピオンが負けるわけにはいかないにゃ。それに、今度の大会では絶対に優勝するってパパとも約束したのにゃ。
Oh, she does tournaments now.
もう負けられないにゃ。パパ?
That's awesome. Ferris nods happily.
もしフェイリスが優勝したら、パパは仕事中でも時間を作って絶対に祝福に来てくれるって言ってくれたのにゃ。
Cute.
僕も全力で祝福したいわけだが、その日の夜は空いてるかい？
God damn it. No. To horny jail with you.
夜はパパと二人でお食事にゃ。
そう。
あのね、決勝戦はラボの。
I don't know if she really talked much about her dad before this. My theory is that she did like the classic thing where she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use time travel to bring someone back from the dead. Because I think the last time that she mentioned her father, she mentioned him having the IBN 5100 like years ago. So if she's so close to him now, then she was likely close to him in the past too. Maybe she sent him, maybe he died like in an accident or in like one of those earthquakes and basically just sent him a text saying like, hey, don't go to work today or something like that, so he didn't die. That's my best guess right now. And that'd explain why she hid it, because she'd probably be like, because she's mentioned before that she's done a lot of thinking about like time travel and whatever. So it would make sense for her to be like, okay, well, they're not going to let me use the time machine if I'm using it to bring my dad back to life. Anyways.
ありがとにゃ。
決勝の相手ってバイラルアタッカーズとかいうコンビだったっけ？
We will have to find out.
じゃあノーマークだったのに、まさかフェイリスタンのライバルであるイディオナを任しちゃうとはな。フェイリスタンとイディオナのデュエルは毎回神がかってるから、今回も楽しみにしてたのに。
And I had a nap this afternoon. Maybe I'm sleeping too much.
他のライネッターの試合は全然見てないんやけど、バイラルアタッカーズってそんなに強いのかにゃ。
ま、フェイリスタンの敵じゃないよ。フェイリスタンは最強。フェイリスタンは神。
I feel like she's gonna lose. We're hyping her up too much. This is a flag. This is a flag in the story that's like, oh yeah, she's gonna lose. Also to horny jail.
そこまで持ち上げられる
Me?
と照れるにゃ。
I could be. I'm basically treating this layoff like it's summer vacation. Mostly because, like, I've got, like, a 99% guarantee that I'm gonna be back at work in January, so it's like, I might as well just enjoy myself while I can, because once I get back to work, I am never gonna have this much free time again for several years. Because once we find a new universe to watch, we're gonna be at it for quite a while. I think they mentioned that the last one took 15 years to go through, so it might be 15 years until I get another break like this. As I listen to their conversation, I feel a strange churning in my gut. Something's not right here. It's that she's a tournament battler, right? Voice whispers from deep within, deeper than reason. I play the conversation back in my head and soon realize the source of my discomfort. Ferris, I knew, had never been to an official Rhinet tournament. And yet now she's about to compete in the tournament finals. Which means she's been going to tournaments for quite a while. Science group is nuts. I don't know if we're scientists, we're more just archivists. There is a science division, but like, I'm not a part of it. Unless you're talking about the people in the game, in which case the Foundation has nothing to do with that. Which means she's been going to tournaments for a while. Is this the change that Ferris wanted to make? But she said it to her dad. Why would that make her go to tournaments more? Like, all I could see is that she's doing it to make her dad happy. Maybe. Because he's alive now. Considering the recipient was her father, maybe he was strict and wouldn't let her go to tournaments. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so the Foundation, fair enough. Alright, nice. I'm glad I didn't misunderstand. But is that a reason to change the past? Ferris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit to Rhinet tournaments, that would be one thing. I guess it was just that important to her? No. Oh? Never said anything about Genchan ramen. Is it good? Damn. Yeah, so her tastes have completely changed. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. Oh! Hello, Ferris's dad. It's not the butler.
Lumiho, 少しいいかね?
Hi, Connor. Welcome to the stream. Ferris quickly gets up and leaves the room.
ぐはフェイリスタンのお父様か。挨拶しておかないとまずくね。
フェリスちゃんのパパさんって社長さんなんだよね。すごいな。
Yeah, he's gotta be a busy dude. Ferris soon returns. Then she turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology.
ごめんにゃ。フェイリスはパパと出かけなくちゃいけなくなっちゃったにゃ。それじゃあマユシーたちはこれでバイバイさせてもらうね。
フェイリスタン、僕とのお手合わせは手取り足取りライネットの何たるかを抗議してくれるっていう約束は
Don't say that. Say something else.
誰もそんな約束してない
Go to horny jail.
そうですとも言ってみただけだからな。
At least you're honest about it.
フェリスちゃんを困らせたらダメなんだよ。
I need to add like a PNG of a bat. so I can just bonk people in games when they're horny. I should have had that for AI the Somnium files.
ほら。
I would have gotten a lot of use out of that.
そういえば今日はやけに静かだったにゃ。どうかしたのにゃ。
いや、秋葉を高みから見下ろし、越に入っていただけだ。
Nice. Cover up the timeline weirdness with the chuny.
さすがオカリン、意味不明なり。
Okay, Daru, you're balanced out again. Ferris, her dad, and their butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Aw, he seems kinda nice. Ferris's dad seems like a cool guy. We're on the same wavelength. I don't know if I want to be on the same wavelength with Okabe, though. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba Station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba, but it seems like the satellite is attracting some as well. Hi Logan, welcome to the stream! Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside and I'm already drenched in sweat. This is why summer sucks! This is why summer sucks! Ferris's air-conditioned apartment was like a little slice of heaven. I love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Anyway, how about some food? Turn around to ask Daru and Mayushi what they think. Mayuri's not there.
マイリはどこへ行っ
あれそういえば消えてる
Did Stardust Handshake activate again? I scan the area. There she is, walking casually towards the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her.
たマイリどこへ行く
おかりマユシーはこれからお家に帰るんだけど中野に寄っていこうと思って
帰るなら帰るとなぜ言わんのだ
ごめんね
I think that summer sucks where you're at. Try being in Arizona in summer. See, here's the thing though.
そのことで頭がいっぱい
People in Arizona,
なのです
I assume that most of them have, like, adapted to, you know, that kind of heat. When it gets to 40 degrees in Canada, our homes are made to keep all the heat in. Like, I have an air conditioner going full blast from fucking, like, April, the very beginning of April, all the way to, like, mid to late October, just to be able to fucking sleep in my apartment. It's awful. Our buildings are made to, like, retain as much heat as possible because a lot of them were built with, like, negative 40-degree winters. Even, like, even in the parts of Ontario that are south of, like, US states. That's what makes summer really suck over here. It's just that the country isn't made for heavy heats. Also, it is fucked up to realize that there are parts of Ontario that are farther south than some parts of the US. There are parts of Canada where you are legitimately, like, I think there's even like a part, because of course Ontario has like that little tail, and that's where stuff like Toronto and St. Catharines and Niagara Falls and stuff is. There are parts of Canada, I believe, where the US is actually north of you. Like, the US border is north of you. Which is fucked up to think about. I hate geography. Fuck maps. I live in a place. And that's all I need to know. But yeah. Also, I've heard that Arizona is more, like, Arizona summers are more of like a dry heat. Up here, it is fucking humid. See, Canada is very different in the summer and the winter. And I've never been to Germany. I don't know much about Germany, to be honest. Seems like a pretty nice country. I feel like it must have like a lot of nice like natural scenery. Because a lot of places in Europe do. But like, I don't know much about it. Canada winters, I mean, I'm not even like that far north. What am I saying? I'm pretty far south. Like 90% of Ontario lives along the US border. So, like, I'm not exactly like in northern Ontario here. But, I mean, fucking, I need to stop talking about locations, but in Germany we get snow in November. We get a little bit of snow in November here too. I know that in the winters it's not uncommon for, at times, for it to get like -30 to -40, like regularly. I mean, it gets way worse in like the maritime provinces, and I believe Vancouver also gets hit pretty bad. Like, we see fucking reports on the news of the maritime provinces, and the snow is like a solid 3 feet taller than the people. It's insanity. We never get it that bad in Ontario, at least. Or at least, you know, because 90% of us live along the border, maybe Northern Ontario gets that, and we're trying to hide from it. This has been fun facts about Canada. I'll be honest. If it wasn't for the fact that all the wings of the Foundation, like, none of the wings of the Foundation are actually in, like, any maritime province, and also for the fact that, you know, I don't want to travel that far to, like, see my family. It's far enough visiting my fucking cousins, but, if that wasn't a problem, and if it was like, yeah, I'll suck it up and I'll, you know, go on a plane whenever I need to go to, visit family, or I can just drive there. I would love to live in one of the maritime provinces. I'm sure they're not, like, perfect, but I feel like it'd be nice to live so close to the ocean. I've never seen the ocean before. We're landlocked. It sucks. I want to see the ocean. It sounds really cool. I want to pick up shells on the beach. I want to look out into the water and see a fucking dolphin jump out. That sounds like it'd be so cool. Or even, like, just see a fucking whale. You just look out there and there's a fucking whale. That's unbelievable. Waterfront's expensive, but, like, I'm not talking about, like, waterfront. I'm talking about, like, you know, walking, like, half an hour and there's the ocean. Go to, like, California or Florida. See, that's too far away and it's too fucking hot. None of that. None of that. Anyways.
マユシの気配を消していなくなる能力は異常。
I don't think that'll happen anywhere in Canada. You're right. I just want to see dolphin. I want to see them not at SeaWorld. Not at, fucking, what is it, Marineland? Not there. Not there. Inhumane. Don't like that. Mayuri does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daughter said, you never notice she's gone. So when you turn around to look for her, it's like she vanished into thin air. She must have given her parents heart attacks when she was a kid. Stardust handshake and sneaking fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? The only dolphin you see is whatever is near Toronto. Yeah, that'd probably be Marineland. It's like as a kid, you know, you get the fucking, the cheery commercials where it's like, everyone loves Marineland. But it's like, I don't know, salmon jumping up the river, right? I've never seen that myself. Then again, I don't live near any rivers either. I've never really lived near a body of water. I think that's why it seems so, like, foreign to me. I mean, I guess there was a creek, but, like, okay, yeah, a fucking creek. That's in any way comparable to, like, one of the great fucking lakes or the ocean. But yeah, it's like I've never seen anything cool in any body of water. Like we would go camping sometimes. We'd be close to bodies of water, and that was interesting. Because like I would walk along the shoreline, and sometimes you'd find like a dead fish, and it'd smell bad, and there'd be seagulls, and you'd kind of poke at it with a stick for a bit, and then be like, okay, well it's a dead thing, like it's nothing interesting. You've seen roadkill before. It's like, yeah, okay, I've seen every dead animal at this point. Great Lakes are cool. I've been on a glass bottom shipwreck tour. Those are the best! I love those. Like, any kind of fucking boat tour is great. Hi, Val. We got talking about, Canada. You wanna give, your 2 cents on Canada, Val? Also swam in Lake Superior, which is freezing. I've heard that. I had classmates who would talk about that. You live near one of the Great Lakes and it's nice. Hell yeah, I've never visited them before. I didn't even live that far away. I don't know why I haven't visited them before. I mean, I don't live near any of them now, unfortunately. I live even more, like, further away from the water. Oh, right, that's, okay, that's a little farther away. That's a little farther away. But yeah, the Lost Villages, That's some cool local lore. My grandma used to tell me about that all the time. Lake Michigan is cold as fuck. I feel like all big bodies of water are cold as fuck. Like, especially at this time of year. Ice cold. Ice cold. Although then again, wouldn't the water kind of like equilibrium? Well, wouldn't it kind of like fix itself? Like, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like whenever you go really far underground and it's like, okay, well, it's 20 degrees in summer and it's 20 degrees in winter because the ground kind of like evens it all out. Water is cold this time of year, yes. I know that. I was just... Yeah. Water is cold in December. It's also wet. Your grandma used to live in the Lost Villages. That's cool. I mean, kind of sad, but like also cool. Anyways, that's enough talking. We need to keep going. Science with Novella. Yeah, science with Novella. Water gets cold in December. I mean, I guess that'd be different in like the southern hemisphere because the seasons are flipped, right? So like for Vernon, for example, because he's the only Australian that I know, that sounds so dumb to say. Don't like this to Vernon. But like right now he would be in summer, right? And then like, well, we're in winter, and then like most of the people in the Lost Villages got paid off, so that's fair, that's fair. See, I heard from my grandma like all these stories about, yeah, there are so many so many tangents. Also, Vernon is the only Australian. I'm so tempted to tweet at him and say, like, how does it feel being the only Australian? I'm not gonna bug him though, like, I shouldn't do that. It's one thing making like dumb tweets at the Game Awards where it's like, yeah, we're canceling rectangles, everyone. Fuck rectangles. But like, I shouldn't actually bother people with it. But yeah, see, what I heard from my grandma was like a lot of stories where it was like, you know, these like old like fishermen and stuff would go, I'm not doing it! I'm not doing it! I'm not bothering him! He could be sleeping still for all I know. You're gonna put it in his Discord. Alright, thanks, Connor. I can't check Discord right now because I think it'll drop my frame rates, but... yeah, so with the Lost Villages, I heard from my grandma that like a bunch of stories where it was like she knew like either she or my grandpa knew like some old people with boats. We canceled them before the Game Awards stream whenever I was turning into a rectangle. That was like right before the Game Awards started. I rediscovered that tweet today and I was like, oh right, I actually did tweet about this. This wasn't just a bit. But yeah, I've been trying to tell this story and I keep getting distracted by chat. I'm glad. But yeah, my grandma and my grandpa would tell me stories about like friends of theirs who like they would like go out in boats and basically like visit the ruins of their old home or like visit like grave sites of their loved ones, and I was always like, that's so fucking sad. Like, I've always seen the Lost Villages as like a very sad story. Well, now we know. I'm gonna check Discord. Fuck the frame rates. Fuck the frame rates. We're checking Discord. How do I open Discord? Discord! I'm howling at the moon, sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord! Can't wait for this game to be finished in 2030! Listen. We haven't had any big tangents so far today. This is the first! Congratulations on being the only Australian Vernon. Thanks. Okay. Here we go. A lot of gravestones were moved too, if it helps. Oh, that does, but I mean, it's not like they could move everyone, though, is the issue. But yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
Hello.
Let's continue. No! 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 Let's go back! Let's go back! Alright.
でもね、絵師さんは方が良い
Or was that a shorter one? I think it was a much shorter.
あゆしは久々に本出さなきゃって思って
It was probably a much shorter tangent. I think I went on a tangent about, like, tube slides and how much I fucking hate them. Can I go on one last tangent? Because, okay, that water park that I mentioned going to a few times, they have slides that are fucking, like, loop-de-loops. And they're the scariest fucking shit. Like, I was watching, like, GoPro videos the other day because I guess I had nothing better on my mind. And, like, some of them went through these fucking loop-de-loops, and they put you in a fucking tube and then drop the floor out from under you. That's terrifying. You don't have to ask us if you can do something. Yeah, but I feel bad going on, like, 7 tangents per minute. Anyways.
こうがゆいか。去年のガンバムのキャラデザっしょ
I mean, we already know what Gundam is. Formerly known as Mobile Jacket Gundam, a seminal work of robot anime. The first series aired in the late 70s. There have been many sequels and spin-offs ever since. Action Park, baby! That is scary. People do it for the thrill of it, and I understand that. But I'm like, how are you not scared of fucking dying? It's the same with those water slides that are like, oh yeah, this is a 90-foot vertical drop. It's like, what the fuck? Why do you guys do this? At Action Park, they put a dummy through when it came out to loop, missing its head. Ah! Well, if we were here just for the game, we'd find one of those voiceless playthroughs. That's true, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you're also here for the game. And I just spent like 20 minutes talking about whatever the fuck. They paid students to test the loop like 15 bucks. Yeah, that's what your life is worth to Action Park, ladies and gents. That's what your life is worth. $15. And you might not get beheaded.
そうだよ
This feels like the kind of conversation that these guys would hear. Like, just walking down the streets. It was a funny 20 minutes. Alright, I'm glad. I'm glad it was entertaining, guys. It was a lot of bullshit.
わかった
おいおい、お前たち何を言っているんだ。同人誌ならば虎の穴が目の前にあるではないか。
Daughter and Mayuri stare at me blankly. Oh yeah, because Action Park goers, life worth 15 bucks. Nah, I got what you meant, Anthony. Also, yeah, because Ferris texted her dad, who's like in charge of the whole goddamn city. Now things have changed.
目の前ってどこ
いや、目の前は目の前だ。あそこに。
I follow my pointing finger. Tora Noana isn't there.
俺
I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Yep, there it is. There's the effects. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Check up and down the street, but no, it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find Animate either. It's supposed to be right next to Tora Noana. Instead, I see electronic stores. Daiichi Kaden and T21 Minami. Completely botched that typing, my bad. At least you know what I was talking about. Yeah, I can, like, autocorrect with my brain pretty easily. Never seen them before in my life. Wait. I remember Mr. Braun saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronic shops. Many of them closed. I think Daiichi Kaiden and T21 Minami were among them.
虎の穴もアニメイトも一体どこ行ったのだ。
それはひょっとしてギャグで言っているのか。
は
I mean, yeah, but also no.
場には虎の穴もアニメイトもないよ。だからマユシーは中野まで同人誌を買いに行くのです。
ないってどういうことだ。昨日までは普通にあったよな。
Bud, you know your power by now. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Ferris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there. Novella spent years reading my messages. She's now learned how to read botched text. To be fair, I was doing it before. I was doing it before that. But it does help. Because, like, your phone's autocorrect is not kind to you sometimes.
だからないって。そもそもそういう萌えショップが秋葉にあるわけないじゃん。萌えの聖地といえば中野だろ、ジョーコ。
秋葉の方が萌えの聖地としては世界規模で有名ではないか。
ついに暑さでおかしくなったか、オカリン。秋葉は電気街。萌えショップができようもんならマニアどもが暴動を起こすレベルだお。
You gotta keep them separate. You can't cross the beams. This feeling again. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. Yeah, you should have. But I still can't help but ask.
なんだろうは
ないよ。
秋葉王
それは普通にあるっしょ。
同人誌を売ってる秋葉王国のことだ。
なんぞそれ。
Damn.
秋葉王で同人誌が売ってるの？
それはないわ。いくらなんでも無理があるわ。
ゲーマーズはラムタラは
Gamers? I just... Wait, did he actually... Wait a minute.
ゲーマーズはラムタラ
Okay, it's not as funny as I thought. I really wanted to just have a voice clip of Okabe saying gamers. They shake their heads.
とは遊びとしては
You know it doesn't exist! You know it doesn't exist! They look confused. Gamers. Taken down by a gamer. Does that count as quoting another streamer? Because that... Gamers is a real story. I know, but it just seems very funny to me. The most oppressed group of all. Gamers. So basically, I swallow hard. I'm not taking this very serious scene as seriously as I should. I know he said he felt the need to, but it's like, why? I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth.
混沌が薄らいでいる。
Every last store that sold anime, eroge, or moe goods has disappeared from Akiba. In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to May Queen, the maid cafe where Mayuri and Ferris work, and which Daru and I frequent. But upon arriving at the storefront, I am forced to my knees in abject defeat. Second to last line. I'm sorry. The messages are delayed. I'm not sure which one you meant. Sounds like hell. Yeah, no fucking anime? What is this? It's all gone. It's not just the moe stores, even the maid cafes have disappeared.
マユリ、お前メイクインで働いていたよな。
The one where he said I swallowed hard. That's not that weird of a line though, is it?
何かな。
Yeah, things have changed a
メ
lot.
イクインニャンニャンだ。
I asked Daru too, but no reaction.
マヨシーがバイトしてるのはルモアンヌだよ。
ルモアンヌ。それはメイド喫茶か。
ううん、普通の喫茶店。
秋葉にはメイド喫茶は一軒もないのか。
Are they gonna say what's a maid
ねえ
cafe?
秋葉に来る人間は
there we go.
そういう萌えビジネスとか毛嫌いしてんだから誰も寄りつかないって。
No more Moe and Akiba. The horrors! It's clear now. Ferris somehow made all of Akihabara hate anime! This has to be the result of Ferris's D-mail. The butterfly effect is at it again. Ferris said she had influence over Akiba's development board. They adopted her plan and embraced the Moe industry. But by sending its email to the year 2000, the world line has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics all the way. To think that a single mail could rewrite 10 years of a town's history. Is it okay to change history on a whim like this? No anime allowed. I almost feel guilty about it, but since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba, no one can blame me. And it's not like I can change it back. But still, what in the world did Darius? That's the second time I've done that. I keep looking at D-mail and adding it to Ferris's name. What in the world did Ferris's D-mail say? The next morning, I go through a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I discover is that, although the chaotic energy familiar to me has receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. A few electronic stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they multiply. A 32-bit message changed 10 years of history. Crazy. Yeah, that's actually making me believe my theory that Ferris's D-mail was to Terrace's female. God. Alright, fucking... But yeah, back to my... God. It's too easy to get me on tangents. But yeah, this is making me double down on my theory that the D-mail was to, like, keep her father alive. Because it seems like a very, like, middle-aged CEO thing to do, to be like, yeah, we're going to keep this the same as it's always been. We're not gonna change anything. Meanwhile, a younger person would be like, yeah, let's embrace something new. Like, you're combining Daru and Ferris's names. God, that's the ship name. That's the ship name for them. But yeah, fucking, it does make me think that, you know, after Ferris's dad died, she might have, like, inherited his position, and they're just kind of, like, waiting for her to get old enough and knowledgeable enough to actually, like, take over his position? Maybe? Or maybe they just trust her input as, like, the daughter of the old CEO, so, like, she was close to him, like, she's obviously close to him now. And I don't see that really changing in the past, so odds are that's how that happened in the other timeline, where it's like her dad died and they kind of consulted Ferris still a little bit because she's basically the heir to his fortune. But now that he's still alive, he's like, yeah, let's keep it the way things have always been. Akiba is the electronics district. Anyways, you can still hear their loud theme songs and the cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalk. Electronics otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with intense purpose. Sounds like a Magic the Gathering tournament. There are even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. The maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. I admit, it's a relief. Yesterday I heard from Mayuri how we met Ferris on this world line. I was wondering, since May Queen no longer exists. It was at a small Rainet tournament in a toy store in Ikebukuro. We went to cheer on Daru, but he dropped out because of a stomachache, so Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say, but Mayuri says that Ferris was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, yet we still ended up with the same close relationship we had on the last world line. Fascinating. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. I've got mail. Oh, you do. Huh? Oh! That's bad! That's bad! Don't like that! Jello? Is this a prank? Spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? Oh, they're gonna turn you into goo. They're gonna bring you to the gooinator, son. Hi, Manji. Welcome to the stream. You joined at a good time. What's going on here? I spin around, searching the crowd. A few passersby look at me strangely. I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps break out all over my body. I mean, I don't think we got any colored images of a jelly man before. We've seen the gel bananas, and we've seen that those turn green, but they're also plant matter. If it's like meat, it probably goos different. If so, then this mail is a threat. My pulse skyrockets. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What do I do? Do I tell someone? Who? I can't involve anyone. It's a prank. It has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me. Erase us. Should I call the police? No, not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. Jello is made of... I mean, it's made of the inside of bones, isn't it? It's made of like a fucking bone marrow, right? Too bad we'll totally never see meat jelly, right? I feel like you know something I don't, and I don't like that. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I'll write that mail off as a prank. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should keep the window fucking closed! It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon. But Mayuri, Kurisu, and Luca are already at the lab when I return. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. Obon. Oh, a Japanese holiday during which people return to their hometown to see parents and relatives. This includes paying respect to family members who have passed away by visiting and cleaning their graves. Oh, interesting! So it's kind of like, All Souls Day or All Saints Day. Although I don't know anyone who actually celebrates that. It was more just like one of those fun things you see on the calendar, really. I don't know if we really have like a tradition over here, because I know that the closest thing I can think of is Dia de los Muertos? I probably butchered that fucking word. Day of the Dead down in Mexico. I think that's the closest we have over here in North America. Like how we said lab girls, and Luca's here, so... We did it! We did it! Luca's a girl now! Nice! By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. Ah, okay. In any case, the sight warms my heart. Or would, if not for a certain assistant who just gives me a bored look before going back to reading. Mary and Luca are sitting next to each other on the sofa, reading a book together. I really like Luca's outfit. It's so cute. I love the red shorts. Looks like a cosplay photo album. Did you get Luca?
ジュースを買いに行くって言ったでしょ。その時にね、とっても可愛いレイヤーさん
Okay, never
の
mind.
個人写真集を見つけたんだ。だからね、つい衝動買いしちゃったの。ほら見て、ルカちゃん。これプラチューのセドナコスだよ。作り込みすごいな。
Blood tune.
すごく可愛いよね。
A popular TV anime based on a manga. 26 episodes were broadcast last year. The main heroine, Sarah Orgel, is particularly popular among anime otaku. Interesting. I don't quite know what that's a reference to. The closest thing I can think of is whatever the fuck anime Yuno Gasai is from.
本当だ。
I see. She's showing it to Luca as part of his re-education. To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay. Looks like Mayuri's persistence has paid off. Actually, judging by his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he was always interested in cosplay, just too shy to cosplay himself.
ねえねえ、クリスちゃんも見てみてよ。感動しちゃうんだから。別にいいわ。
Looks like Kurisu's not interested in the photo album. She just gives a cold, Murder diary, yeah! Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn, this is no time to be showing off your intelligence. You're going to make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. I think so. I can only think of, like, the Japanese name, because that's always, like, when people are, like, doing covers of the main theme song, which is really all the exposure I've had to that one. It's always, I think it's like Kusuruyu Mesogawari? I don't remember what it actually is. Yume Nikki. You're getting closer. Mirai Nikki? Mirai Nikki. Okay, I was thinking of the name of the song. Never mind. Mirai Nikki. That's the one. I was thinking of the name of, like, the OP. I'm stupid. You don't have to drink water for that. That's only when I scream I'm so smart. Alright. Or so I thought, but Mayuri doesn't seem to mind, so I stay out of it.
あ、次のページからは水着だ。すごい。露出度高いな。スタイルもすごくいいし、グラビアアイドルみたい。憧れるな。憧れてるの？水着に？
Novella, a fake weeb. Listen, we've been over this. I am 100% a fake weeb. Weeb. Christ. There it is. Luka-chan again. Hey now, Mayuri, what are you saying? It's like you're referring to Daru with that remark. She 100% was. Yeah! She's a girl now! We did it! Kurisu starts choking on her coffee. I know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Mayuri's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion. Because, like, why else would she be like, yeah, don't worry about not having boobs if she knew Luca was a guy? Maybe she's just being very supportive. I don't know. Yeah, beach episode! Fuck yeah! I want to see what everyone's swimsuits look like.
私は行かないわよ。もう少ししたらアメリカに帰らなきゃ。荷造りもまだしてないから、そんな余裕はない。
This is a weird variant, yeah. This is a weird alternate timeline. Like, we haven't had something change this dramatically before. And this was probably an effect of like the last change that we made, because we never even confirmed like whether the thing of like convincing Luca's mom to eat more vegetables actually worked. Like, we never got confirmation. Although then again, it'd be really awkward to ask for confirmation, so I understand why we didn't. Also, can I just say that I like that Luca has like a gender neutral name, or at least I think it's a gender neutral name, because fucking Luca Magrine is a female Vocaloid, and her name is Luca. So it must be like a gender neutral Japanese name, which is cool because it does make it like hard to figure it out. Well, there is that Steins Gate, my darlings embrace Vienna now. Oh yeah, dating sim, let's go. If I finish all of this game, and you know some of the other Steins Gate games, and I do like a few other games, maybe I'll play the dating sim just to see what goes on in it. If there is like any like actual shit that I would need to censor on YouTube though, like let me know, because then I'll skip it. I played dating sims for like cute character interactions, not like porn pictures. I couldn't think of a better word. All right, here we go. Kurisu snaps her book shut and glares at me.
だったらはっきり言わせてもらう。変態野郎2人と一緒に海水浴なんて言ってられるか。
Understandable. Haven't played it though, I doubt it. Played the dating sim on April 1st. You know? That's a good point. What day is April 1st? Like, what day of the week is that? It's a Friday! But it all depends what my next assignment is. Ugh. 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 Anyways,
素直になったらどうだクリスティーナ。私は伝部の猛虎犯を男子に見られたくないので一緒には行けませんと。
What does that fucking mean? What does that fucking mean? A bluish birthmark commonly found on Asian children usually disappears by the age of 5. Okay, so he's calling her a child.
猛虎犯なんてないわよ。
そもそも女子メンバー
I didn't know about that.
そこのルカ子も無理ではないか。
何それ？どういう意味？
Yeah, we did it!
この前わざわざ教えてやっただろ。
Oh, this is so awkward. Oh god, this is so awkward. Oh no! Oh no! My declaration of the truth freezes the air instantly. Oh god! Huh? Don't go, huh? Your last experiment was explicitly to make her a girl. There's something off about their reaction. Of course there is.
最悪ね。
I don't like my voice like
女の子
this.
に向かって男呼ばわりなんて。
そうだよ。
It worked. It worked.
というのはね。
Get that through your head! Get that through your head right now! This is the part! I knew it was the part from like the second that Okabe said that! Oh no! Even Mayuri condemns me! Yeah! Because you did the experiment! To make her a chick! Luca, meanwhile, turns pale and hangs his head so I can't see his face. You hurt! You hurt her feelings! You made her cry! Oh god. Oh god, Vesta. Vesta, move! Vesta, move your fucking ass! I want to get through this as quickly as possible so I experience the minimum amount of psychic damage. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty, for moving. Thank you. Normally, he'd get depressed and say something about how embarrassed he'd be to wear a swimsuit, but he wouldn't start
ク
crying.
リスティーナ。お前が
No!
現実から目を背けたくなるのはわかる。 ルカ子は男でありながらとても可憐だからな。
What? Why did it disappear? Fucking put it back! Put it back!
Okabe?
You're being a jackass! Kurisu advances on me with a stern glare.
私にヘンテコなあだ名をつけるぐらいなら冗談で済むからいいけど、いや、本当は良くないが、今のあんたの言い草は冗談になってない。
Quite literally, below the belt.
ないと思ってたけど、違ったみたいね。今のあんたは本気で最低よ。
Thank you for calling him out! Get it through your thick skull! You know what you did! Did you forget? Did you just, like, wipe that fucking experiment from your memory? You're the one person who doesn't lose their memories when the world line changes, and you're still oblivious!
謝りなさい。今すぐ漆原さんに謝りなさい。
いやいや、謝るも何も。俺は真実しか言ってない。
No! You didn't! You're gonna get hit! You deserve to get hit! I want Kurisu to punch him in the face! You're being a dumbass! Don't say it's okay, Luca! No! Luca gets up from the sofa. His head is still hanging and his voice is barely audible.
岡部さんにそういう風に見られてたんですね。
Poor fucking girl!
そういう風ではなく、ルカ子、お前は男だろ。
I'm just skipping through that.
あんただろうが。
そうだよ。ルカちゃんは女の子なのに
Yeah!
ひどいよ。
Yeah!
というかマユリよ、なぜお前は急にルカ子のやり方をルカ君からルカちゃんに
For
変え
the love of God! Read the room!
岡部、いつまで続ける気？彼女は女の子よ。
Mayuri nods in agreement. Huh? What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank? If I could make this thing fucking bigger, I would. Luca tries to slip by me out of the lab. Do not stop her! Do not! I see the tries! Don't stop her! You've humiliated her enough! Please, for the love of God, no! I grab her hand to stop her from leaving.
待てルカ子、俺を担ぐのはよせ。
No!
お前は正真正銘の男だ。
No!
なぜなら
Don't
ここに
say that! Don't! No! 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 Don't say you know how to prove it! Life, you're scaring me. I wasn't expecting it to get worse. No! It's staying! It's staying this big! I don't care if it's blocking the game! I don't care if it's blocking the game! I want to change that fucking smile into a frown! I want to create just like a fucking transparent PNG of a frown and put it over my fucking face. I take no joy in punching him out. It is simply what must be done. Let's see what you're hiding down. Stop. Nothing. Why did it take this? No. Why did you? I don't know what my camera's doing right now. I literally have my face in my hands. You fucking idiots! How dare you?
え
No, don't feel around more! She is so fucking distressed, as she should be! Let go of her! Nothing, nada. It should be there. I mean... No! No! You fucking moron! You fucking moron! I don't think you need to see the text to know what's happening! An electric current runs through my brain. No way. Yes way. So that's what happened.
ルカ子お前
That email that I thought had failed was actually a success.
お前は
We're putting it back to normal size so you can see again.
最初からそう言っとるだろ
Punch him! Yes! Thank God! Thank... Jesus fucking Christ. A half second later, Kurisu cracks me over the head with her heavy textbook. When my vision clears, Luca is crying. Mayuri is rubbing her back comfortably. Kurisu, meanwhile, is glaring down at me like I'm something she scraped off the bottom of her shoe. Daru, who arrived a moment ago, is in the corner trying not to laugh! God. Honestly, I can't blame him. Righteous high school girl makes perverted college guy beg for forgiveness. And you should! You should beg for forgiveness! You just felt someone up! If I had to put a title to this scene, that's what it would be. The top of my head is throbbing. Most likely because Kurisu wiped out 100 million of my precious neurons. They are not envied! You have just proven yourself to be a fucking dipshit! I put a moist towel to my head.
一度あんたの頭を切り開いて脳だけ取り出してよく洗浄してやりたい気分よ
Me too! Me too!
できればそのまま体に戻さず培養液の中にぶち込んで一生あんなハレンチな真似できないようにもしてやりたいとにかく警察に突き出されないだけありがたいと思いなさい
はいすいません
Man, that was dumb. Yeah, you fucking think! I shouldn't be yelling. It's 11:30 at night on a Tuesday, but... I didn't think... Dipshit, 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 dipshit. Luca has become a girl. Her face hasn't changed and she's flat as a board, but she's definitely a girl. There's no denying what my hand didn't feel. I guess that ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you'll have a girl. Does this count as a scientific breakthrough? My mom just fucking texted me, and I like to think that I yelled so loud at this scene that she heard me from my hometown, which is hours away. Anyways, I better apologize to Luca. Hope she doesn't get PTSD because some pervert, me, groped her. I mean, she's a 17-year-old girl now and she was shy to begin with. Yeah, exactly. I don't need to see what PTSD is. I know what PTSD is. But I'll read it out anyways. Short for post-traumatic stress disorder from DSM-4, 4th edition of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, published by the American Psychiatric Association in 1994. A mental disorder inducing various stress symptoms caused by the shock of an accident, disaster, or crime. Symptoms include emotional instability, insomnia, confusion, and flashback memories. Diagnosis occurs if symptoms occur for over a month. Yeah, because it's not uncommon for people who have been through something traumatic to have, like, traumatic reactions or like PTSD-like reactions to something, like after it just happens. But in most cases, yeah, you can't blame them for thinking it didn't work. But you would think that the second that people start being like, no, Luca's a girl, and he's always been a girl, he'd be like, oh, fuck, it actually worked. And not think, oh yeah, I should feel her up. But yeah, back to the whole PTSD thing, because I feel like I've gotten angry enough about this. To say he could handle this better is the understatement of the century. Yeah! Yeah! Don't fucking do that to anyone! What the fuck, dude? You know, in the original, in the original description for this stream, before I had to change it, I was like, oh, we're going to Ferris's apartment. Hope nothing incredibly anime happens. And when I said that, I wasn't expecting a scene like this. But yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's actually pretty normal to experience like symptoms similar to PTSD after a traumatic event, but it's only diagnosed after a month because by then most people have that sort of like dissipate over time. Like eventually your brain figures out how to process that traumatic event. However, in the case of people who develop PTSD, your brain basically just never figures out how to store that memory properly because it was so traumatic, and because your brain doesn't quite know how to store it, and because your brain also wants to keep you alive, that's when you get the symptoms of PTSD, like hypervigilance, like intrusive thoughts and memories, like nightmares, like paranoia, all that shit. So anyways, that's just a little fun fact from me to sort of calm me down, because rambling about shit that I've learned is like the #1 way to put me in a better mood, and I needed that after that. I need to not be yelling. I need to be as gentle as humanly possible from now on. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. Yeah, and you deserve it. I have no one but myself to blame. Exactly, okay, I am glad that he's taking responsibility for his actions. I am glad that he's accepting the consequences. That's good. This should have never happened to begin with, though, bud.
大体なんだって漆原さんが男の子だなんていう妙な妄想に取りつかれたんだ
Explain it. Don't
そ
laugh!
れについては前にも言ったはずだ。D メールによる過去改変だよ。ルカ子は男だったが、女の子になりたいという願いをもとに D メールを送り、それは成功した。
What are you doing, ENVtuber? I have no idea how to shorten your name. But I'm gonna call you Nekomimi. Hi, Nekomimi. Welcome to the stream. We're yelling at a guy for feeling up a girl and rambling about PTSD symptoms because I needed something to make me less angry.
その点については反省せねばなるまい。俺はもっと自分の持つ特殊な力を信じるべきだったと。
You can't shrug this off with your chuny bullshit. Kurisu calmly readies her book above her head. Yes, kill him.
また食らいたい
Yes, kill him.
あ、いや本当なんだ。これについては信じてくれ。この現象は
I'm so fucking mad.
D メールを送るたび、この世界が辿ってきた歴史が変わる。つまり過去が変わる。それを
Punchachuni is staying on stream for like the rest of the stream. I'll put it on the just chatting screen too. I leap to my feet, overcome with excitement. No! You should be begging for forgiveness right now, not talking about science.
世界中でこの俺だけが因果率の変化を認識できる。
Hit him again, Kurisu.
例えるなら、
Hit him
俺
again.
はこの世界の観測者ということだ。
You're not gonna see awe on their faces. Are you stupid? I look around, expecting to see awe on their faces.
いいから座れ
Yes, buddy. I do as I'm told.
わからないのか観測者すなわち量子力学的に言うところの
Hit him,
シュレ
hit
ディンガーの
him,
レゴの
hit
実験にお
him,
ける
hit him,
箱
hit
を開け
him,
る人なの
hit
だぞ
him, hit him! One more time! One more time! One more time! I know what Schrodinger's cat is, I'll read it anyways because maybe it'll make me less angry. A thought experiment proposed by physicist Erwin Schrödinger. Schrödinger intended it as a paradox that would refute quantum theory, but it has since been proven to not be a paradox. It is often referenced in fiction as an example of the complexities of quantum mechanics. A cat is placed inside a box. The box also contains a vial of poisonous gas and a sample of some radioactive substance. If the radioactive substance emits an alpha particle, it sets off a sensor, releasing the poisonous gas and killing the cat. Assuming the radioactive substance has a 50% chance of emitting 1 alpha particle per hour. After 1 hour, you open the box. The cat has a 50-50 chance of being alive or dead. The question is, was the cat alive or dead before you found it? According to Einstein, your observation of the cat's condition is irrelevant. The cat was either dead or alive before you open the box. And that's true. It's like, the cat doesn't die as soon as you look at it. It dies before, and you just stumble on its corpse. So, like, as far as you know, it could be one or the other. But, like, in reality, like, it's already been decided. Hit him.
シュレディンガー
うわ出たよシュレディンガーの猫日本人のシュレディンガー好きは異常
You know, that's a fair point, because I remember, didn't Zero Escape talk about Schrodinger's cat as well? And that's another, like, Japanese visual novel series.
あんたも日本人だろ。
もううんざりって感じっすわ猫が可愛いのは認めるがな
Kitties. Kitties. AKA that prank taken way too seriously. Word kitten, neko, corrupted for cuteness, used by cat lovers all over the internet. So kind of like doggo, or pupy, or burb. Dario's absolutely right. Whenever an anime wants to use quantum mechanics, the characters always talk about Schrodinger's cat.
とにかく俺はそういう特殊な力を宿す真顔を持っているその名をリーディングシュタイナーと呼ぶことについては以前説明した通りだ
そのリーディングしたいなって名前バカっぽいからやめろって私も以前言ったはずよね
Yep.
いかにも和製英語って
Every friend who loses it whenever they see SC now because they think it's overused to hell in VNs. Yeah. It's English like something from a kid's manga.
文法としては破綻してるしシュタイナーがシュタインのことなら前半は英語で後半はドイツ語とかむちゃくちゃだわちなみにこれはシュタインズゲートだっけそれにも言える
She said the title, take a sip. I still have a sip of water. We can do this. I think Kurisu might be my favorite just for constantly calling Okabe out on his bullshit.
まだまだ伝部の蒙古藩が取れぬようだなクリスティーナよ
Don't talk about butts after what just happened. Please.
レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチにも被験する俺の想像力は
No.
文法など
No.
つまらない決まり事に縛られたりはしないのだ
No. Time to drink the pain away. I'd consider it, but I mean, no. I have a strict rule. You never drink alone. Yes! She hits me again. I'm seeing stars, as you should be.
少しは反省しろ
すいません
Didn't Kurisu also have to feel Luca to confirm their gender before? Was that it must have been an anime only scene, because that did not happen. That did not happen this time in this game. Because if she did, I would have remembered, because I would have been just as fucking pissed. don't touch people's crotches without their permission to confirm if they are the gender they say they are. How did it happen twice in the same anime? Luca is still crying. As punishment, I spend the next 30 minutes on my knees under Kurisu's watchful eye. If I slouch for a second, I get the corner of her book. I'd accept being told die pervert if it was coming from Luca. Why the hell is Kurisu butting in? I didn't do anything to her. Because she's angry on Luca's behalf! Luca is shy! She's a fucking doormat! She's not gonna... She's not gonna, like, force an apology out of you the way that Kurisu will. Kurisu is confident. Does she think she's one of those class president characters? No, she's standing up for a friend, bud! Anyway, I flee this lab as soon as my punishment is over. The silent pressure from the girls is just too much to bear. She at least went high in the anime. Oh, okay, I see. But, like, that's still bad. Yeah, doormat. That's like a term for fucking, like, it's on TV tropes. Extreme doormat. It's like whenever a character is easy to be pushed around, they let people walk all over them. Doormat. I step into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from kneeling, so I can barely stand straight. At that moment, the Bronze Tube workshop door opens, and out comes part-time warrior. Our eyes meet. She's less energetic than usual.
こういう体操があるのだ。
Never heard that in my life, but it works well. Fair enough. I mean, I can link the fucking TV tropes article. Here. Here. Ah, fuck, I need to sign into chat? What? I'm the one streaming! Anyways, there's a TV tropes article. There we go. Yeah, listen, TV tropes has ruined my life, as it's ruined many others. And I'm sure it will ruin many in the future. Suzuha answers listlessly as she sits down on the bench. I'll admit, like, any time that I get sick of, like, social media, or, you know, just have nothing to read, I'll just open up, like, the TV tropes page of, like, one of my favorite series. I legitimately find it pretty interesting to read. And you get to learn about all sorts of, like, neat trivia about the things that you're into. Join the club. Alright, let's continue. When she aimlessly gazes skyward, I follow suit. Huge clouds are slowly swallowing the blue. A helicopter flies overhead. I can hear its propellers slicing the air.
Huh? そうか?
They can't break you if you don't have a spine. Yeah. But it's so damn hot. How can you exercise on a day like this? Yeah, I don't get fitness people. I'd rather drink coffee in a well-air-conditioned room while browsing the net. Now that's a luxurious way to spend summer break. If only the lab had air conditioning. I would not survive in the summers if my apartment didn't have air conditioning. Seriously? She has to be joking.
チャーリーは1台しかないではないか。
2人乗りすればいいじゃん。
バイトを放り出していいのか?
Suzuha pops into the store. She's back in less than a minute.
どうせ客なんて来ないし。
I try to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes.
俺はマッドサイエンティストであった。サイクリストではないのだぞ。
I like that line. It's not enough to pull Punchachuni off.
なのになぜ俺がお前を後ろに乗せて
こがなければならないのだ。
その昔アリストテレスが言いました。時間は運動の数であるってね。だから運動した方がいいよ。
Ever consider how Aristotle would sound if you pronounced it like Chipotle? Aristotle. That doesn't make sense. I'm exhausted. We barely made it to the station. I'd die if I went another block. This was a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off the bicycle and sit against the station wall. Suzuha sets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man of my stature, but no matter. I just need a few minutes to catch my breath. I watch the crowds of people move past. Nearly all of them are men. Here and there I see people carrying large boxes, most likely PC parts or appliances. There isn't even an anime poster in sight. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visited it. Oh boy. Crossplaying is wonderful. I'm not saying that word because I know that, not good. Nothing to be ashamed of. I think crossplaying is wonderful. Give me Yushi's full support. I'm glad that you have the support. And it is a game from 2010, so it's like I'm not gonna be like, oh, the game is problematic because it uses that word. Because like, it's also a different culture, but like, just don't feel comfortable using that fucking word. This atmosphere, it's kind of retro. It's the Akiba I've only seen in pictures. Akiba at the end of the 20th century. The electric town in its purest form. It has risen from the ashes of the past. The only one who knows it is me. Suzuha murmurs.
東京に来たのは10日前が初めてなんだよね。
Huh, I didn't know that.
夏休みを利用した観光ではないよな。
父さんを捜索するため。
Ooh, interesting. That's a strange way to put it.
蒸発でもしたのか。
I meant it as a joke, but Suzuha looks so serious. I hope I didn't screw up again.
もう何年も会ってなくて、この町にいるのは分かってるんだけどさ。
そうなのか。しかし、ならばバイトなどしている場合ではないのでは。
Suzuha works at the Bronze Tube workshop from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. I doubt that leaves much time to search.
当てがないっていうのが正直なとこ。
警察に捜索願いを出したのか。だったら出すべきだろう。あとは金があるならば。
Yeah, private investigator should work, right? You are working at a job. You could probably save up.
そんな予算はないな。それにいろいろ事情があるんだよ。
You're being watched too, aren't you? Cause yeah, that scene aside, we did still get that fucking text. This one, that's still scary. Issues.
たださ、一回だけチャンスはあるんだ。そのチャンスが明日なの。
Oh? Oh, so something big is happening tomorrow then.
ある場所に現れるかもしれなくて。
A certain place. That has a rather ominous ring to it. Could her father be some kind of fugitive? I stay silent, unable to think of a response.
そのチャンスを逃したら、私もこの町を離れなきゃいけない。
離れるとは地元に帰るのか。
行かなきゃいけないところがあるからさ。私も多忙なわけよ。
Oh? What?
もともと明日会えなかったら諦めるつもりだったし。
不安なのだな。わかるぞ、その気持ち。誰も知らないこの町でたった一人で父親を探す。 さぞや心細いことだろう。不安な気持ちを紛らわすため誰かに相談したいわけだな。そして身近にいる人間で最も頼りになりそうなこの法王院教の姿を。
Okabe? Okabe. You know at this point, the most reliable person around is not you.
だが残念だったな。俺のような狂気のマッドサイエンティストに頼ったのはお前の運の尽きだ。バイト戦士よ。
は
She's like, ah, chuny behavior. I see.
俺が実験台として使ってやろうではないか。
実験台って
決まっている。時間を遡ることができる人類科学の夢 D メールだ。
Ah, so she's gonna change the past next. Is that a good idea, though? Like, we saw how dramatically things changed when we let Ferris do this. Is it really a good idea to let just everyone change the past? Like, I feel like whatever gets changed, we can't unchange it. I've already explained email to Suzuha before.
お前にはその実験台となってもらおう。
どうするの？
Suzuha takes a step back. She finally realizes the danger she's in.
何？簡単なことだ。
Exactly. Things have always dramatically changed, but the thing is that, like, it never changed the actual city before. That's new. Like, yeah, with Moeka, it's like, oh, she never met anyone of the lab mems, and with Luca, we changed her gender, but, like, this legitimately altered the entire landscape of a city. That's way bigger, in my opinion, than, like, a personal change. Although maybe I'm looking at it wrong, because even, like, a small personal change can still make some, like, big differences in the long run. It is, like... That is true, though. Because after the Luca change, like, it changed by about 0.07%. Whereas the other two were only 0.05. Also, Vesta, darling, move. What are you doing? Goodness. Alright. But yeah, that is definitely strange how somehow it seems almost like... No, wait, that wasn't the phone change. Yeah. That was the change from the timeline where Luca was a boy to the timeline where Luca is a girl. So why did her changing gender alter Divergence that much? Really weird. So maybe it's like... Maybe it's just that we're not seeing, like, the differences as strongly as we are now that Akiba is, like, entirely changed. That could be it.
お前にも過去を変えてもらうのだ。もっともその変えた過去を認識できるのはこの俺だけだから。
And you know, that ominous text... This one. It's really solidifying my theory that Okabe is not the only one who can perceive these timeline differences. Because that was the theory I had before, where I was like, CERN couldn't experiment with timeline differences if everyone became unaware that there was even a timeline change to begin with. So if someone can perceive these changes, then no wonder they're watching us now. They've probably been trying to figure out who the fuck is doing the same experiments as them.
非道だと思うのならば勝手にするがいい。 だがお前はもはや俺の毒牙にかかった子羊。そうだ、いいことに思いついた。
Why am I tired?
お前が
I've been staying up till like 3 a.m. lately. Hmm?
いいかよく聞け。お前は蒸発する前の父親へとこうメールを送るのだ。娘を置いていくなとな。
You know? Fair enough.
君ってさ、いいやつだね。
な
になんかちょっとだけ楽になったかも。
お前俺を侮辱するつもりか。俺はいいやつなどではない。実験のことしか考えていない。
See, that makes me
マッドサイエンティストである。
that makes me a little sus. Because yeah, you would think like in this situation, like, oh, I think talking to you really did help. Like, as in, like, oh, she's been worried about her dad and now she has, like, a way to, like, work with that. But also, because I said before, maybe she's sus, maybe she's part of the conspiracy. He just, like, pretty much said, yeah, I'm the one doing the time travel stuff. So, a little ominous. Not gonna lie.
お前の父親の携帯アドレスを教えろ。教えなければ俺の右腕が火を吹くぞ。ちなみに封印が解かれた右腕を俺は制御できない。お前の命も保証できん。
Back to the chuny bullshit.
ごめん、無理なんだ。
あくまで逆らうのか。
父さんの携帯の番号もメルアドも知らないから。
そう。
Well, that's a letdown.
まあ、だからこそ明日にかけてるわけでさ。心配してくれてサンキュー。
That is
心
sweet.
配などしていない。実験台にできなくてがっかりしているだけだ。
でもすごいね。メールを過去に送れるなんて人類初のタイムマシンじゃん。
ふん、すごいのは当然だろう。なぜなら俺は封印強魔だからな。
アップグレードの予定は？
アップグレード？
そのタイムマシンのアップグレード、例えば人そのものを送れちゃうようになるとか。
That's not a good idea.
検討中だ。
That's really not a good idea. No good ideas yet, though. Yeah, exactly, because it's not one.
一つ忠告。マキセ・クリスは仲間から外した方がいい。
Ooh. Why does she hate Kurisu? Can we get answers on that now?
そういえばお前、あいつのことをやけに嫌っていたな。
Yeah, exactly. Tell us.
さてと、そろそろ工房に戻らなくちゃ。
Tell us. God.
30分休憩をもらっただけだからさ。そろそろ帰んないと怒られちゃうよ。
Stop Suzuha as she gets on the bike.
明日は父親と会えても会えなくてもラボに来い。
なんで？
お前の昇進を利用して D メールを使わせてやる。
That is some like real mad scientist dialogue. I'll give him that.
さすがマッドサイエンティスト。悪逆非道だね。もし父さんと会えたなら行くよ。その時はみんなで祝福をあげてよね。
A gun salute. She laughs happily. Then she starts pedaling, leaving me behind.
待て、俺も乗せていけ。おい。
Suzuha doesn't wait, leaving me with no choice but to run back to the lab. Alright. Well, we're going to leave it there. This has been quite the episode. Good God. All right, I'm going to. We've saved. I have saved, right? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Exit the game. There we go. There we go. All right. So yeah, that was certainly something, huh? I really hope I didn't disturb my neighbors with all the yelling, but then again, these walls are pretty thick. It took me like several months of living here to hear my upstairs neighbors using the vacuum, so I think I'm safe. I should be fine. But let's see. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, so with that being said, yeah, there were some things that happened. Oh well. By the time I come back tomorrow, I won't be pissed anymore. I'm not even really, like, as pissed right now, because of course it's like, you know, if it happened in real life, I'd be pissed for a lot longer, but, I mean, it's fucking fiction. This is a fake chunie I'm getting mad over. Like, I can't be mad for that long. I'm not that petty. Anyways, so yeah, so if you're new around here, and you somehow liked what you just saw, despite everything, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If I hit 100 subs, I am legally required to do a karaoke stream, and now that I have a fancy new webcam, it's gonna be a lot cooler than if I hit that when I was a PNG. So, and also follow me on Twitter because we make announcements. If a stream gets canceled, if I have to reschedule, if we have technical issues, all that sort of stuff will be on the Twitter. It's on screen. And with that being said, I am gonna go and get something to eat because I last ate at 3:30 in the afternoon and I'm hungry. So, have a good night, everyone. Sweet dreams, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. Fuck, where's the end screen?